Hello, legends, and welcome to my new podcast. Last week, I received a lot of DMs asking me to tell more please about the book, about my book, what the meaning of Industry 5.0 is, why the book is a manual for entrepreneurs and coaches, and so on. So I was sure it's obvious, but in reality, no. I didn't expect many requests. I think this topic is becoming popular now, but I started to write this book in 2019 and published it in 2023. Even about AI, when it was not mass popular and hype, because I'm always learning and I'm always try to use new features and of course share with you. And I want as many people as possible to become wealthy and confident in the future. Because I went this path and know how hard it is to be an entrepreneur, how to be self-employed or business owner. When they learned tons of courses about funnels, visuals, how to make reels, secret formulas, how to create a masterclass as a money maker, and blah blah blah. But where's the money? Where is your money? Do you recognize yourself? That's why almost 90% of businesses wrap up in the first 2 years. Despite this, you can be a very smart and professional specialist. And you improve your knowledge every day, always again and again, by buying new courses, by buying master classes, but no results. I tell you what you need to do in my book. We are living in a new era. And I told a lot in my book. It's a huge topic, and I want to do approximately 3-5 podcasts about this. Thus, please click to subscribe and follow. Many people want to buy, but before asking me many questions, because as I always say, people buy from you if they know you and if they know your product. And I want to emphasize this topic. It's very important nowadays. So, Industry 5.0, how to become a business leader through the fusion of human and artificial intelligence. This is a real manual for entrepreneurs and coaches, for experts. You can buy it by the link below in the video or in Amazon on Amazon online if you want to buy paper or hardcover. This investment is better than Bitcoin. Trust me, I sure. I know what I say. Or you can not buy it, but please listen to the very important information. Also, I want to add the book was mentored by Gennady Polonsky. He is counselor of Next NBA, honorary member of the Rotary Club. He consulted many international companies and famous people. His friends are Brian Tracy, for example, or Joe Vitale. So, by the way, they finished the Zero Limits movie. It will be presented in California this summer and can surpass, well, now the secret. And I plan to go too. Who remembers, who observed Industry 4.0? Have you read the book? Please write down. And The 4 Industry Revolution by Klaus Schwab. I highly recommend reading it. Klaus Schwab is a widely known person. He is organizer of the World Economic Forum, and I hope you know about him. Also, he has something to share with you. But when the majority is still stuck in the Industry 4.0, the Industry Revolution 5.0 is already upon us. And many people have missed this fact due to events such as the coronavirus crisis over in Ukraine and Israel and the economic crisis. I'm observing how my friends or colleagues and acquaintances are rapidly digitizing their work processes. More and more tasks that were previously performed by individuals with medium level qualifications are now being handled by bots and various data collection program. In the near future, robots and autonomous vehicles will be performing all jobs that do not require a high level of human intelligence, which could lead to mass unemployment and force most people to survive on low benefits. That's why I always say the choice before you is simple. Either let the new industrial revolution or be left in the past. Welcome to the future that has already begun. Don't miss your chance to be the leader of this new era. The era of Industry 5.0 is already here, and this book puts your step ahead. Act now before it's too late. The revolutions of Industry 4.0 and 5.0 differ in that Industry 4.0 focuses on digitalization and technology enhancement, while Industry 5.0 focuses on enhancing the customer and their needs. Industry 5.0 is designed not just to provide services and products, but to make the customer richer, more successful, and smarter. To achieve this goal, it's necessary to enhance the customer, not just the products or services. In the future, people will have to adapt quickly to new changes using their intelligence and inventiveness, which will always be more valuable than any artificial intelligence. To benefit the customer, it's necessary to learn all their needs and preferences down to the smallest detail, and provide unique services that competitors can't offer. In light of rapidly changing future conditions, people will be obliged to quickly adapt to new changes, using their intelligence and inventiveness, which will always be more valuable than any artificial intelligence. Having noticed self-service checkouts, robot petrol station, attendants at stations, and machines for cleaning homes and streets have already become the norm. There are many trains and taxis without drivers. This is beneficial for businesses as self-service machines do not turn up late for work, do not get sick, and do not need sick leave. Additionally, this reduces expenditure on taxes and liabilities. For small enterprises or entrepreneurs, accounting can be done using special software and bots. Even in my favorite industry, tourism, processes have become significantly automated. Previously, All applications were sent by fax, confirmations took days to arrive, and documents were issued personally, filled in by hand. Now you can book a tour in just a few clicks if you know all the nuances of the flights, visiting the selected country, and the corresponding requirements. For example, visas. Many travel agencies who can't compete with automatic booking system are surviving by offering discounts on tours and participating in price dumping in the tourism market. However, they do add a human element to the booking process, which can be decisive. This is an interesting analysis if the situation reflection the reality in the modern world. Of course, digitalization has enormous potential for optimizing business processes and increasing efficiency, but it does not always guarantee an increase in profits. It is important to understand that the use of digital technologies and programs must be targeted at solving specific business tasks and should align with the company's strategy. Regarding those self-employed and small businesses, it is indeed challenging here. Often such entrepreneurs or enterprises do not have the ability to implement advanced technologies and invest in business development. In such situations, it is crucial to seek alternative survival and development paths, such as exploring new markets or introducing new products and services. Despite all the challenges, it is important to realize that digitalization is an inevitable process, and entrepreneurs or companies that are not ready for change risk being left behind. It's important to accept the challenge, seek new paths of development, and not forget about the main thing: people, who are the key resource of any company. You're correct. The customer should be at the top of a business's list of priorities. Customers are those who pay for the product or service, and without them, a business cannot exist. This is why the business's focus should be directed towards solving customers' problems and satisfying their needs. Entrepreneurs and experts must understand that their product or service should solve real problems for the customer, not just be a fantastic invention. Sometimes they forget about it. This means looking at the business from the customer's perspective to understand what they really need and how their problem can be solved. Building a strong relationship with the customer is also a key factor for a successful business. The customer needs to feel that their problem is important to the business and that their needs will be met. In this case, the customer will return and recommend your product and service to others. Moreover, it is essential to be honest and transparent in your relationships with customers. So if you understand that you cannot help a customer, it's better to tell them directly and recommend another expert who may be more suitable to solve their problem. Who did the same? This is a good karma. So finally, granting a 100% result is not always possible, but if you offer a guarantee for your work, you should be confident in your abilities and the results you can achieve. Do not take on projects that you can't complete or do not want to do, as this can damage your reputation and the business as a whole. I agree with you. This identifying the customer's needs to the foundation of the work in any field. For example, in tourism, offering the customer the most expensive or the most popular tour is not always the best option. It is important to understand what services and options are important to the customer and what budget they are willing to allocate for the trip. Therefore, if a customer does not wish to communicate by phone, it makes sense to send them some trip options within the budget so that they can access how suitable they are and continue the conversation via messages or email, for example. Also, it is worth clarifying what is included in the trip's costs and what additional expenses may arise, so the customer is prepared for them. It's important to understand that your task is not just to sell a trip, but to ensure maximum satisfaction and benefit for consumers from the services provided. Remember, the year of squeeze the customers is over. The era of squeeze the customer is over. I understand your concern and share your view that today's consumers and customers are more informed and demanding than ever before. As a result, marketing and sales techniques that worked in the past can no longer guarantee success. To effectively promote your business nowadays, a comprehensive approach is needed, taking into account the individual needs and requests of your target audience. This may include creating quality content, establishing interactions with customers through social media and other communication channels, and effective keyword selection and targeted advertising setup. Hope you'll do the right acting and will lead Industry 5.0. I'll continue to tell about Industry 5.0, about a new approaching in business. Please write in the comments, like this video, and happy holiday.